Hi, Danny Barker with eXp Realty here in San Diego, California. I built a nationwide network of agents that are super well performing to make sure that you can always rest assured that you're working with the right professional in your market. Contact me anytime and I'll help you get connected with that agent in your market. So today I wanted to make a video about why I built this nationwide network of agents. Last week, I made a video about something that I realized. For years, I told buyers that the best deals usually go to the highest and best buyers. And while that's often still true, I realized something else. The best deals don't always go to the buyer willing to pay the most. Sometimes they go to the buyer who saw the opportunity first. That got me thinking. If paying attention creates opportunity, then who is it that's paying attention? And the answer isn't just you. The answer is also your realtor. Think about fishing. If I wanted to catch a fish in a lake that I've never been to before, I could walk down to the shore and start guessing. Oh, that looks like a shadow over there. There's a tree down in the water over there. Fish like to hang out in those places. Or I can talk to the fisherman who's there every day, the one who knows where the fish are, the one who knows where they're biting and what they're biting, the one who's been paying attention this whole time. That's exactly why I built my network. People ask me all the time, Danny, if I'm buying in another state, why should I call you first? And I tell them because finding the house is easy. Finding the right guide is hard. Everybody looks good online. They all have nice headshots. They all say that they care. They all say that they have experience. They all say that they'll work hard. But you usually don't find out what kind of agent you've hired until you're already in the middle of the transaction. And by then, it's often too late. I've spent years helping veterans and military families all over the country. During that time, I've met a lot of agents. Some are excellent, some are average, and some should not be representing buyers at all. What I've learned is that the best agents all have something in common. They pay attention. They're students of their market. They're watching the inventory. They're watching the price reductions. They're watching properties that come back on the market. They're watching the builders. They're watching neighborhoods. They're watching trends. They're paying attention every single day. They're the fishermen standing on the shore, holding the pole, watching the line, feeling for those little jiggles that everyone else misses. That's who I want my clients to work with. That's who I want you to work with. When somebody calls me, my goal isn't to sell them a house. My goal is to help them find the right guide and make the right strategy to get their next house. The right person, the right market expert, the right fisherman, someone who already knows those waters, someone who already understands the market, someone who already sees opportunity developing before the public notices them. Then my role becomes different. I'm not standing on the shore. I'm not standing on the hill. I've seen hundreds of buyers, hundreds of transactions, hundreds of decisions, probably thousands of decisions. I've personally used the VA loan multiple times in my own life. I'm in my sixth house right now that my family has lived in, and all of them with VA loans. I've spent years helping military families think through the strategy of building a portfolio. So while your local agent is helping you navigate the market, I'm helping you think through the bigger picture. We're going to talk about the financing, wealth building, timing, the opportunities, the mistakes to avoid, the questions you didn't even know to ask. That's the value of the network. That's the value of me. A local expert paying attention to the market, a national strategist helping guide the plan. Neither replaces the other. The best outcomes happen when both are working together for you. Because the deals are out there, the opportunities are out there, but somebody has to pay attention long enough to see them, the jiggle, the absence of norm. That's why I built this network. And that's why veterans across the country continue to call me first. And remember, nothing ever goes as planned, but wealth is built by those who have a plan. All right, we'll see you on the next one.